ladies and gentlemen, it is the Buster Machine back for another video. I haven't done a top 10 or a list video in quite some time, so I'm going to do that right now. And this is going to be the top 5 features that could make Pokemon games better. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That generally helps a lot. Please support this channel, help this channel grow into a... That's just help this channel grow. I cannot think of an example, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It generally helps a lot. And with that said, let's get into today's video. So, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I'm going to say that I love Pokemon games as is. I mean, these games just make me so happy. It just puts a big smile on my face when I am playing it, despite the fact that there is ways that these games could get a lot better, in my opinion. Today I'm going to list those things that could make these games better. Remember, this is only in my opinion, but surely you're going to agree that these features are going to make these games a lot better. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. For number 5, I chose better rivals, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't gotten, in my opinion, a good rival since Silver, and that has been Gen 2. And the thing is, what makes Silver so good and what makes Gary so good is that they are not your friends. They are just people that just don't like you, they want to beat you, they just don't get along with you. Gary is the perfect asshole. There's no other better word I can use to describe Gary. He is just the easiest person to hate. No one likes him, but in all the good ways possible, with his goofy sounding music, which just fits him perfectly, smell Year Later and all that stuff. And Silver is just the rudest person in the world right now. I mean, he is fantastic. I genuinely love Silver. He's very underrated, in my opinion. I genuinely like his battles aren't all that difficult, but his character is genuinely fantastic, and the whole reveal that he is Giovanni's son is just mind-blowing. I mean, that has been so cool. When was the last time we got something like this? But nowadays we just get these bastards, and well, yeah. I'm not gonna continue, but yeah, gentlemen, for number 5, I chose that we need to get better rivals in Pokemon. For number 4, this is more of something that really makes me mad, is that, and for number 4, I chose all Pokemon actually saying their names, like in the anime. You know, like on Pokemon, when you watch the anime, all Pokemon says their names, but instead in the games, we get this just weird sound that they make. I genuinely hate this cries that they do, and there is, get this, there is one Pokemon that actually says his name. Out of all 800 plus Pokemon at this point, there is one Pokemon that actually says his name, and guess who that is? Pikachu, ladies and gentlemen. So it is possible that they can't do this. It's not that they're lazy. I believe the reason why they don't do it is because Pokemon is in a lot of different languages, and Pikachu's name is the same in all languages, so they just kept Pikachu saying its name in the games because it's always just Pikachu. But the other Pokemon has different names. Here's a few examples here, so that's the issue. As far as I know, why they don't do it. And this is a minor thing, but in my opinion, when Pikachu says his name in the game, it makes it feel like you're actually in the anime. It makes it, and that's what I want from the Pokemon games. I want to feel like I'm part of the anime. And the Sun and Moon games, that actually make me feel like I'm part of the anime with all those cutscenes. I personally like that. But as I said, as soon as I like want to pet my Pokemon, and then they just make this awful sound, which I cannot stand it personally. It's just so terrible. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely think they should do this. Let Pokemon say their names. I know it's going to take a lot of effort due to all the languages and whatnot, but please, Game Freak, please, you can do this. And that's why I chose Pokemon saying their names. Every single Pokemon saying their names for number 4 on this list. And for number 3, I chose tougher trainer battles, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be honest with you, I have never struggled with a trainer battle ever in my life yet. I'm not talking about rival battles, I'm not talking about Elite Four or Gym Leader. I'm talking about those random people that you just that you just battle throughout the games. Those people that looks exactly the same for some reason, whatever. That is another thing that really bothers me, but I can't let that one slide. But please give us tougher trainer battles. I mean, as I said, I have never struggled with this unless I play Pokemon Reborn, where that game is just, it feels so unfair, but I love it, and it's just so difficult, and you're really scared to walk around. That's what I want in Pokemon. I want the battles to actually be difficult. I'm not saying that all of them have to be important battles, it's just I want to struggle with this guy that I'm battling and I'm wasting time on. Like, but nowadays, when I play a Pokemon game, I skip the trainer battles because I can beat them so easily. I can basically do it blindfold, ladies and gentlemen. It is that easy. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I chose tougher trainer battles for number 3 on this list. So for number 2, I chose voice acting. I mean, look at this intro, Sword and Shield, and just tell me that this doesn't need voice acting. This absolutely needs voice acting. This needs some sort of voice. Just to see this without a voice feels, it just doesn't feel complete. It needs voice acting. And I'm not saying, ladies and gentlemen, that they'd have to put voice acting to every single person. I think they should do what they did with the Detective Pikachu game, where it's like only certain cutscenes maybe will have voice acting. I mean, just having a dead silent game with just cries here and there and music playing in the background is not bad, but come on, guys, that's been 20 years ago at this point. We can put in voice acting. I mean, I want to hear Gary's voice when he says smell you later. I want to hear Professor Oak talking to me in the beginning of a game. I just want to hear people's voices in this game. Yet again, making the games feel like it is the anime. It makes it feel like I am in an anime myself. I mean, just imagine this with Lily's voice actually playing here, with Kukui's voice actually playing here. It is just going to make the experience so much better. I mean, as I said, you are going to be part of your own anime, essentially, and that is just so good. And the other thing as well, give your character some dialogue and actually have him talk would be fantastic, in my opinion. Just please, ladies and gentlemen, voice acting. Please, Game Freak, voice acting. Please, this has to be done. I mean, I cannot stress this one enough. It just has to be done. I know this kind of falls into the whole Pokemon saying their names, but please have voice acting. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, not all of the people should talk, just the cutscenes, in my opinion, just as a start. Just have that, and we can work things out from there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I chose voice acting for number 2 on this list. And ladies and gentlemen, for number 1, I chose a better story. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I don't hate the story in a Pokemon game. It is as basic as you can get. You're this trainer that is in this region and you want to become the champion. That is it. There is no other story to the game. There will be a few things that happens throughout the game, but that is about it. That's all of the main story in the game. You will encounter a team, you will beat them, you will disband them, you will beat the gym leaders, whatever the case may be, trial captains, whatever the case may be, but that is about it. You're just there to become the champion, and no one else is going to be on your level. You're just going to become the best in that gen, and that is it. Why didn't we get a better story? Yet again, I'm going to reference Pokemon Reborn. This game is, in my opinion, the best Pokemon game ever, as in it has a deep storyline, it is a very dark game as well, and it is extremely difficult. I mean, seriously, I've been playing this game for 4 years now, and I still cannot finish it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need a better storyline. How about we start off with something like, you're this guy that doesn't really know what you want to do. Eventually you need Pokemon, you like in this life and death type of situation, and a Pokemon helps you and then from there you decide to become a Pokemon trainer and you learn more about Pokemon. Your guy wants to just learn more about these creatures, and eventually you stumble upon a professor. He tells you a lot of things. He tells you that you should become champion, see how strong you are, and you can learn more about Pokemon that way. I mean, I think that is a way better storyline than just being this kid and then just becomes champion. That is it, you know. And I don't hate the basic storyline in a Pokemon game. Is just, I want something a little bit different, and I cannot be the only one on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I chose a better story, or just something different of a storyline for number 1 on my list. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the list, the top 5 things that could make Pokemon games better, in my opinion. Please drop your thoughts on this. What is ways that Pokemon games could get better? What are the features that you want in a Pokemon game that would make the games better? As I said, I love a Pokemon game. I've been playing, there's only like, I want to say 5 Pokemon games that I haven't played yet, and that is like the Red game, I believe I didn't play yet, Silver, and like a few more other games, but that is about it. That's like the only few games that I haven't played. I love a Pokemon game. It's just, I want something different now. And so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, share, and subscribe to support the channel. You can support the channel on Patreon, patreon.com/BustinMachine. You can check me out on Twitter as well, twitter.com/BustinMachine. There you can get updates for videos, and you can watch it instantly. You can find out about videos instantly. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I have been the Bustin Machine, and I'm going to switch that power off.